What's good, y'all? It's your boy Donnie, aka Wrestling God Undisputed, back with another video. And today, I'm gonna be talking about the Night of Champions card. We got 6 matches. This shit finna be crazy. So, for the first match I'm gonna talk about is the Queen of the Ring finals. We got Jade Cargill versus Asuka. And as for who I think is gonna win, honestly, I got my money on Asuka because I like Jade, but I think this is where she's gonna take her first main roster defeat in singles matches, and I think this is where she's gonna lose. And Asuka, she's gonna win this. It's still early in the morning, excuse me. But yeah, Asuka, she's gonna take the win here, and then we're gonna get her versus Io. We need this match. Her versus Io, Evolution, SummerSlam, whenever the fuck they do it, we need it, bro. We need it. Speaking of Io, when is she gonna defend her title again, WWE? Y'all slacking. Y'all slacking. I'm gonna need y'all to pick it up, man. Pick it up, cause y'all been slacking with Io lately. I don't like that. But anyway, back to the predictions. Up next, we got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight. This was recently added last night after watching Raw. And honestly, I don't like this, but it should be a somewhat interesting matchup because Rhea and Raquel, they do have good chemistry together. And it should be a good match, but I prefer, Raquel defending her tag titles with Roxanne against Rhea and whoever, Nikki Bella, whoever. They might be the setup to Rhea and Nikki Bella versus Raquel and Roxanne for the women's tag titles. Honestly, they should just get rid of the women's tag titles. No one cares for those belts anymore. And honestly, like, the women's tag titles, like, they should no longer be a thing. Like, they really shouldn't be. Like, if we're being honest, they really shouldn't. But that's just my opinion. Moving down the card, and apparently AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio got removed, and apparently Dom is injured. That's what I heard last night. But yeah, apparently AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio is not happening because of Dom being injured. So people are just getting injured left and right, I guess. But who knows what's going to happen with that situation. So moving down the card, let's see. I did the Queen of the Ring finals. We did Rhea, Raquel. Oh, yeah. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is finally on a PLE after so long. You know what I'm saying? Karrion Kross is finally on a PLE, and him versus Sami is actually going to cook. Will Karrion Kross win? Probably not. But it's okay, though, because he's on the PLE, so it's a win regardless. And speaking of Sami Zayn, I had him in the King of the Ring finals, but he lost to Randy Orton, but it's whatever. I guess he takes a different route. Maybe he wins the Royal Rumble next year, and that's how he gets in the world title picture. Who knows? But yeah, man, that's how I feel. It should be a good match, though, because Sami and Karrion Kross, they got good chemistry together, like backstage in their segments and whatever. So they should be able to pull out a good match. So yeah, it should be very, very, very interesting to see how that works. Up next, we got Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu for the U.S. Championship. This was recently added on SmackDown this last week. And this should be a very good match. These two together, I want to know how they work in the ring. But yeah, Solo versus Jacob for the U.S. title. Will Solo win here? Probably not. I want to say wait to the rematch or something, because I think Jacob, he's going to get the first match. And then Solo's going to ask for a rematch, and then Solo eventually will take the title of Jacob. That's how I predict how it's going to go down. And then for the King of the Ring finals, we got Cody Rhodes versus his mentor, the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton going back-to-back King of the Ring finals. And then Cody Rhodes, his first King of the Ring final, because he was the champion last year. I regret making this fucking video. Ugh. We got Cody versus Randy in the finals for the King of the Ring. As for who's going to win, I put my money on Cody Rhodes. He's going to win, challenge John Cena at SummerSlam, get his revenge, and then finish his story, get the title back from Cena at SummerSlam, which will lead to John Cena turning back face, including John Cena. Speaking of John Cena, the man of the hour, In the main event of Night of Champions, we got John Cena versus CM Punk. As for who's going to win or how this thing is going to end up, honestly, I could see Seth Rollins teasing a cash-in, which will lead to the return of Roman Reigns. Maybe, I don't know. But logically, that's what I think should happen. Like, Seth teases a cash-in, and then Roman Reigns comes out. Or Seth Rollins cashes in, and Roman Reigns comes out and causes him to fail it. That's what I would do, honestly. But I don't think WWE will have a male failed cash-in back-to-back years, especially under Triple H. But the thing is, under Triple H, he uses the briefcase as a plot device. You know what I mean? So, like, did Seth Rollins really need the briefcase? No, he didn't. But it, like, helps, like, advance his little storyline and stuff like that. And to be honest, Seth doesn't need a briefcase to be a world champion. He literally just be like, hey, I want a title shot. Just put me in the ring against somebody. I beat him, and then, boom, I got my title match, and I can just win the title. But, but as for Cena versus Punk, I think the match might get thrown out, or Cena gets help from Seth Rollins probably and retains, and then after the match, he tries to cash in on Cena and fails because of Roman Reigns or something. I don't know. Or Cody Rhodes might come out. Who knows? But yeah, Night of Champions is this upcoming Saturday at 1 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. People was talking about canceling the show. They were not going to cancel this damn show. I hate to tell you that, but it's just the truth. They were not going to cancel this damn show because some of the talent are already there, apparently, I guess, or they're stuck in, like, the airport or something I saw. But yeah, they were not canceling the show. They were not going to bring it to the States. I hate to tell you my fifth time yawning in this video. But yeah, that's my predictions for Night of Champions. Should be a pretty solid show, you know what I mean? Looking forward to see how they do this. And yeah, Evolution is sometime next month with Saturday night's main event. But I'm not looking forward towards that because of Gunther versus Goldberg. It should be a squash match. I'm still setting on that shit. It should be a squash match. Gunther should squash Goldberg, bro. Like, the match should go no longer than 6 minutes. I don't care. But yeah, that's my whole take on it, on the Night of Champions predictions. Should be a pretty good show. Very solid. I'll be tuned in for sure. But yeah, we at 40 subscribers. We on the road to 50. The grind don't stop, people. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out. Deuces.